With a single haunting sentence, Gabby Hernandez may have just set off a chain reaction that could shake Salem to its core. In a moment of raw vulnerability, she confessed her deepest fear, and in doing so, may have also dropped the biggest clue yet about a possible miracle pregnancy. But here's the burning question on everyone's mind. If Gabby really is pregnant, who is the father? Welcome back, Days of Our Lives fans. In today's episode breakdown, we'll explore the stunning developments surrounding Gabby's confession, her emotional connection to the past, and the shocking romantic entanglements that could lead to the biggest "Who's the Daddy?" mystery Salem has seen in years. Buckle up, this one's juicy. On the July 8th episode of Days of Our Lives, viewers were treated to a rare and deeply emotional moment from Gabby Hernandez, one that may mark a major turning point in her storyline. In a private conversation, Gabby opened up about a time that still haunts her, her first pregnancy with Ariana Horton. As memories of her younger self came flooding back, the audience could see a mixture of pain, regret, and longing flicker across her face. This wasn't just a typical flashback. This was Gabby peeling back the layers, exposing the vulnerable woman underneath her fierce, calculating exterior. And then came the line that stopped us all in our tracks. Even though I'd do anything to have another child, I really don't think I could ever be a good mom again. That statement didn't just resonate, it echoed. It wasn't just a moment of self-doubt, it was a confession rooted in trauma, in the chaos of her past, and in the fear of repeating the same mistakes. For Gabby, motherhood has always been a double-edged sword, equal parts joy and heartbreak. In the world of soaps, lines like that are rarely thrown in at random. They're symbolic. They foreshadow. And for those of us who followed Gabby's journey, this felt like a warning, or a promise. Could it be that she's already pregnant and doesn't know it yet? Or is this the writer's way of signaling that a baby twist is looming on the horizon? One thing's for sure, when a character begins talking so intensely about motherhood, something big is coming. For years now, it's been widely believed, both by fans and by Gabby herself, that she may not be able to conceive again. Whether due to past medical complications, emotional trauma, or the unpredictable stress of her chaotic lifestyle, a second child always felt like a dream just out of reach. But if there's one universal truth in Salem, it's this: never say never. Soap operas thrive on the unexpected. They thrive on rewriting medical diagnoses, pulling off miracle pregnancies, and delivering shockers that upend everything. So is Gabby about to join the long list of Salem women who defied the odds? Her recent confession didn't sound like someone who had given up hope. In fact, it sounded more like someone preparing herself for the possibility that her life might change in a way she never thought possible. She's already admitted that she would do anything to have another child. That intense longing, paired with her admission of maternal insecurity, reads less like random reflection and more like subconscious anticipation. Could this be the calm before the storm? The writers may be setting us up for a classic soap twist, a miracle pregnancy no one saw coming, least of all Gabby. But if that happens, the joy of new life will be overshadowed by one agonizing mystery that could dominate the storyline for weeks, or even months. Who is the father? Let's start with the most unpredictable name in the mix, Xander. He's not just a wild card, he's a walking powder keg. And based on what we know, he's about to enter Gabby's orbit in a very unexpected way. As part of her ongoing manipulation plot with Tony DiMera, Gabby is about to turn up the heat, and Xander is in her direct line of fire. Spoilers reveal that Gabby will seduce her way into Xander's trust, eventually leading to a passionate kiss that may ignite more than either of them intended. Could this lead to a one-night stand? In Salem, all it takes is one moment of weakness, one glass of wine too many, one steamy argument, and boom. The lines between strategy and seduction disappear. If Gabby and Xander take things to the next level, and if she does end up pregnant, he becomes a top contender in the paternity sweepstakes. But let's be honest, this pairing would be explosive. These are two strong-willed, scheming personalities who are used to getting what they want. Add a baby into the mix, and you're looking at a potential custody war, a power struggle, and a whole lot of drama. Xander has never exactly been father material, and Gabby has her own demons to wrestle with. Would this pregnancy bind them in chaos, or destroy them both? More importantly, would either of them be ready to raise a child together, or would their destructive tendencies make this child a pawn in yet another Kuriaki's feud? Now let's shift our focus to a man who may be quietly working his way into Gabby's heart, Philip Kuriakis. While he wasn't part of Gabby's original plan, recent spoilers reveal that things between these two are about to heat up fast, and perhaps in ways no one expected. What starts as a strategic alliance with Tony DiMera will soon take a turn toward the intimate. In an upcoming episode, Gabby and Philip will reportedly share a steamy, emotionally charged encounter, one that could blur the lines between manipulation and real affection. Gabby, known for her charm and cunning, may have originally intended to use Philip as a pawn. But here's where things get interesting. This connection might awaken something deeper in both of them. Philip has always been a complex figure in Salem, a man torn between duty, desire, and a desperate need to prove himself. His past is littered with failed romances, trust issues, and family pressure. But in Gabby, he might finally see someone who mirrors his own struggles, strong-willed, fiercely independent, but secretly craving stability and love. If Gabby and Philip end up in bed, and let's face it, the chemistry is undeniable, then he instantly becomes a top contender in the baby paternity race. But what sets Philip apart is the emotional angle. Unlike Xander, whose connection to Gabby feels rooted in strategy and risk, Philip's bond with her could evolve into something genuine. And if Gabby is pregnant, having Philip as the father would add a romantic depth to the story that Days of Our Lives hasn't explored in a while. Let's not forget the added layer of drama. Philip is Xander's cousin. Imagine the fireworks if both men end up believing they fathered the same child. The Kuriakis family, already fractured by ambition and betrayal, could be thrown into total chaos. And Gabby, stuck between two volatile men, would find herself in the eye of an emotional storm. So, could Philip be the one? Or will their budding romance burn out just as quickly as it began? Either way, this storyline has all the makings of a classic Salem love triangle, with a baby twist that could tear everything apart. Just when fans think they've seen every possible twist in Gabby's love life, Days of Our Lives drops a nostalgic curveball. Enter JJ Devereaux, Gabby's former flame and, perhaps, the most emotionally redemptive option in this tangled web of possible paternity. Gabby and JJ share a rich and complicated history. Their past relationship was marked by emotional highs and painful goodbyes, but beneath it all was a real, undeniable connection. JJ saw a softer side of Gabby, the one buried beneath the ambition and bravado. And Gabby, in turn, once found comfort in JJ's sincerity and deep empathy. Now, with rumors swirling that Gabby and JJ could be headed for a reunion, the stakes are suddenly much higher. If their reconnection happens before any pregnancy is confirmed, or worse, before Gabby herself even knows, JJ could unknowingly step into a life-altering role, father-to-be. What makes this possibility especially compelling is the idea of redemption. JJ has been searching for purpose ever since he left Salem. A baby, his baby, with someone he once loved could offer him a second chance at the kind of life he never thought he deserved. For Gabby, JJ represents something rare, unconditional support. He's not tied to family empires, corporate scheming, or revenge plots. He's a man who has seen Gabby at her worst, and still cared. If Gabby is carrying JJ's child, the emotional stakes skyrocket. This isn't just another love affair gone wrong. It's the chance for Gabby to find the kind of peace she's been running from for years. A chance to create a real family, grounded in love and growth, not manipulation or chaos. But days never makes things easy. If JJ returns to Salem and the truth about the pregnancy comes out, we could see a heartbreaking tug of war between the past and the present. Would Gabby choose stability with JJ over the fiery passion she feels with someone like Philip, or the chaos of Xander? And would JJ even want to step back into her world, knowing it could come with baggage too heavy to carry? One thing's for sure, if JJ is the father, the emotional payoff could be huge. A redemption arc, a rekindled love, and the possibility of Gabby finally having the kind of future she never thought she'd deserve. Still, we can't rule out the possibility of a completely unexpected father. With Salem's twisted timelines, overlapping romances, and secrets kept under lock and key, there's room for surprises. Could someone from Gabby's past return? Could there have been an unseen encounter during her time off-screen? Days of Our Lives has a long history of dragging out paternity mysteries for maximum drama. Remember Nicole, Sammy, and Chloe's storylines? This could be the start of another explosive saga that keeps fans guessing for months. What makes this storyline especially compelling is how it taps into Gabby's vulnerability. Beneath the schemes and manipulations lies a woman still haunted by her past, by the choices she made, and the child she raised under difficult circumstances. This isn't just about a shocking pregnancy, it's about a woman grappling with whether she deserves a second chance at motherhood. And as viewers, we're not just asking who's the father, we're also asking, will Gabby finally find peace and purpose in her chaotic life? So, is Gabby truly pregnant? And if so, are we looking at a miracle child, or the beginning of a massive Salem scandal? Will it be Xander, the dangerous wildcard? Philip, the man who could capture her heart? Or JJ, the unexpected but emotionally charged blast from the past? Let us know in the comments. Who do you think the father might be? And do you think Gabby is ready for motherhood again? Hit like if you're excited to see this storyline unfold, and don't forget to subscribe for more Days of Our Lives updates and deep dive analyses. Until next time, stay dramatic, Salem fans.